There is an exponential and there is a log. Exponential and log, they are reciprocals or inverse of each other. Yep. For example, we got an equation where it says log. This a at the bottom is known as the base of the log. So when you write log, that a at the bottom is known as the base of the log. Yep, that's called the base. I want to find the log of b. And if the log of b is c, yeah, this can also be written as a to the power c. That base to the power c equals b. Yeah, so that can be written as a to the power c equals b. So that's the way to write this log. Yeah, okay, which is written here. This thing here is the base. So base a here is known as a. Base can be any number, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1.5, anything. Now, a to the 1, we know anything to the power 1 is same as a to the nothing. Yeah, that's it. If we do log of that one, there's a rule. The rule says if the base is equal to the number, the answer is 1. If they both are equal, the answer is 1. Yeah. For example, you can log 10 of 10 is actually 1. Yep. Log 3 of 3 is actually 1. Yep. Log e of e is actually 1. What is e? E is a natural number. The value is 2.714, goes on and on and on and on. It's in your calculator. Yeah. The other rule is log of 1, it's actually 0. Yep, that's another rule you need to remember. 3, and then I need to find 81, and this is without using calculator. Ignore that one for a while. Just I will show you how to work out in an easy way. First thing I need to do is I need to figure this one out. So I can write it log 3, that's the base is 3. 81, I tried to convert 81 into a number that is 3, and I know 3 to the power 4, 3 times 3 times 3 times 3 is 84. So I got that one. Then there is another rule for the log. One of the rule for the log states like this: if you got log 7 square, the rule states this 2 comes in the front. So 2 log 7. Yeah. So they are same thing. According to the rule, this 4 is going to come at the front. So that 4 will jump at the front. 4 log 3 of the 3. And we had a rule initially where we agree that if they both are same, what will actually happen? This will convert into 1. So 4 times 1. The answer is just a 4. Let's say there is a log a, base is a, of the x plus log b of the x. And the question is, write down these two logs as a simple log. The rule states, I made a mistake actually, that should be a as well. They both should have the same base. So first you check the base is same. Yes, the base is same. Now, if the base is same, let me make that one y, sorry. Otherwise that would be, yeah. If I want to make the write as a single log, the equation is if the two logs are adding, they have the same base, you can write them as a multiple of each other. So they will multiply x times y. The dot here represent multiplication. You got the log, but the logs are minusing. You're taking away the log. To do that one, they have to be the same base. In that case, you use the kind of similar principle, but use log a, and that becomes a x over y. You divide the logs. Yeah, that's the rule. Now let's say we want to find logs and we want to solve the equations like that. So what we do is if we need to find the value of the x. So we need to bring the x down. You can't just bring the x down straight away. The question is 3 to the power 4x equals 5. Find the value of the x. So we need to solve that one. To do that one, the first thing you do is you take logs on both sides. So you take logs on both sides. So that will be a log 3. When you do 3, you just put it in bracket. And that will become a log 5. Yeah. When there is no base, the base is 10. See, there is no base. I haven't written down here anything. So the base is 10. So okay, so we got the log. Now what we need to do is we need to take the logs on both sides. After you've done the logs on both sides, we use sum of the rule. The 4x is on the top. It will come here in the front. So you can write down 4x log 3 equals log 5. Now I need to find the x. To find the x, first I need to do 4x, yeah? So my main concern is I need this x. So my main concern is x. So this log 3 is being multiplied. This one is being multiplied with that thing. So I need to move it on the other side. So whenever you cross this equal sign, you change. So if you multiply, the opposite of multiply is divide. So you do 4x equals log 5 divide log 3. Yeah. If you put that in calculator, you can get an answer, but I want an exact answer. So we put everything together in the calculator. What is this 4 doing with an x? I don't want 4x, I want an x. Yeah. So this 4 is being multiplied. So I need to take this 4 on the other side. And I need to divide that. So that 4 which is here will come down there. And it's better to write it. That dot will multiply. And that will give me an x. So if you put this whole value in calculator, you will get an answer. It is a good idea to put brackets here. These brackets, thank you for mentioning. So it's a good idea to put these brackets. Now when you put that in calculator, it will give you answer 0.366. Yeah. So if you want to check your answer, go back and put the answer here in this equation. Instead of x, just put 0.366 and you will get an answer 5. So if you put 3 to the power 4 times, instead of times just put bracket, 0.366, that will give you answer 4.9999 something, yeah, which is apparently equal to 5. Yeah. Now let's say we got this question and now we need to find out the x that's inside, how to solve this bit. To do that one, we have 6 log, the base is 4, x equals 17. How do I find out the value of the x? First, this 6 is being multiplied, so I need to bring that 6 on the other side. Something that's been multiplied on this side will divide on the other side. When I say other side, is opposite to the equal sign. And we got log, it's not an x, that's supposed to be 4, and that's an x. Yep. It's up to you to find this value. So if you can find this value 17 over 6, we can put a decimal. Now once we got this thing, we use a thing called anti-log. What does the anti-log do? So we take anti-log on both sides. Anti-log on both sides. The BS mean both sides. So now we take anti-log on both sides. When you take anti-log on both sides, the anti-log will cancel this log 4 on this side, and here you will have only an x. But on the other side, it will, whatever the base here is, the base you write here. If that base was 10, you write 10. And this thing will become a power 17 over 6. If you want, you can put that in your calculator and you will get an answer around 70. Okay, now the question is write these in the log notation. We have to write like word log with that one. To do that one, what we're going to do is, I'm going to do the part A. Let's say we got the question is, we got 7 cube equals 343. If you want to write in the log notation, what we do is, the idea is you write down the log first, yeah, and you taking the log on both sides. So here you got the 7 cube, and you take the log on this side as well, log 343. But when you take the log, you take the log to the base 7. Why 7? Because of this 7. So you write the base 7 here and the base 7 here. Now you know the rule, the power, this 3 will come in the front. So that will come at the front, that will become a 3 log the red 7 and the blue 7, which is here. You can write blue 7 in bracket if you want. Yeah. And that one as it is, that one don't need to change. Yeah. Now we know that this whole thing will, if the base and the number is same, that becomes a 1. So that's a 3 times 1 equals log 7 3 4 3. I don't need to simplify that one. So that's a 3 equals log 7 3 4 3. This thing is our answer. Let's say we got this question. So first thing we need to do is we need to take the logs on both sides. Yeah. So that will be a log. I take the logs on both sides. I write 5 to the power 4. And on the other side is 625. Yeah. So log on this side and log on the other side. According to the rule, that 4 should come forward. So I bring the 4 down and then I have log 5 equals log 6 to 5. It's better to put the brackets, but I want to get rid of this log 5, so I can take that one to the base 5 and the base 5. When the two base and the numbers are equal, this whole thing turn into 1. So that would be 4 times 1, which is just a 4, and that will become a log 5 6 to 5. It's better to put 6 to 5 in the question. The rule we use here is we use this rule, log a. If they're both same, the answer is just a 1. These are the answers, and it will be on the video so you can have a look. Okay, now let's say we want to do these questions. How do we evaluate that one? I got the log 2 16. Let's try this one. I got the log, base is 2, the number is 16. First, before I do anything, I need to see, can I convert 16 into 2? Can I write 16 as something, a power of 2? So yeah, I can, because 16 is 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. And then I can bring the 4 down. Yep, 4 comes here, according to the rule, log 2, this 2 here, of that 2. And according to the rule, we know this whole thing, excuse me, that will turn into 1. So that's a 4 times 1, which is in fact just a number 4. So answer for that one is going to be the 4.